everybody, it's Scott Steen with winnersandwhiners.com coming to you from the Derek Gibson studio on the expansive first floor of the Winners and Whiners Sports and Entertainment Complex to bring you today's Deep-3. As always, if you would be so kind, you digging what we're doing, give us the old thumbs up. And if you like us so much, don't forget to subscribe. Hit that rectangle there and make sure that you hit the little bell that notifies you every time we put up a new video. That way, like we did yesterday when we put up our little preview for Thursday night, you'll be the first to know. You'll be amongst the cool kids as you get to see the video first. By the way, I'm going to put a link to that video in the description of this video, so everybody will have the link if you want to watch that one. It kind of gets lost in the shuffle since we're doing 117 videos every day. It kind of gets buried deep. So I'm going to try to remember it for today and tomorrow. I'll put that link in there so you guys can check it out. All right. So, it's 9/11, everybody. So, first of all, I want to say that hearty thank you to all of our people that here in America that keep us safe, that do their thing. All of our first responders, police, our firemen, our EMTs, and of course, all military, active duty, reserve, former military, all those people that get over there and fight their asses off. So loudmouth fuckers like me can sit here and play on my computer and bet sports and do that kind of stuff all day long. So thank you very much. Of course, I appreciate it, and I know there's a lot of us that appreciate what you do. So 9/11 is kind of a weird day. Probably the last day where it's one of those collective days where we all remember where we were. For myself, I was at home. I was playing online poker for a living in those days, so I had to. I was also a stay-at-home dad with 4 kids, and it was my twins that I talk about now, of course, that just graduated from college. It was their first day of preschool, so I'm getting them ready for school. I've got my other 2 who would have been whatever they are, 7 and 9, heading off to elementary school. My wife calls me on the phone, and of course, we're watching fucking whatever Sesame Street, Arthur, whatever godforsaken thing we were watching in those days. And my wife calls me on the phone. She said somebody just bombed the New York the Twin Towers. I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? And so then we turned on the news, and it was craziness. So anyway, that's it. Enough for depressing stuff, but just let you guys know that certainly think about it on this somber day. So anyway, let's go on and talk about a little sports here, shall we? Of course, want to know what you guys are playing. Let us know what you're playing in the comment section. Help me out, of course. Give me the odds. If it's something outside the ordinary, if it's not normal, -110. If you're playing a little plus odds or playing a parlay, help me out. Let me know what it pays. That way, when you hit it, I'll know how much to award you. And of course, you get enough of them right, you'll be the capper of the day. Every time you get one right, I'll give you the shout out. If you have an unprofitable day, I won't go through that. I'm just going to read everybody's records. And if you're unprofitable, instead of just saying that you had an unprofitable day, I will give you a fine compliment that I just make up out of whole cloth. Of course, I don't know any of you, so I'm just making shit up, but we're trying to have a little fun with that. All right? So, of course, check out our websites, winnersandwhiners.com, statsalt.com, full dives into every game, yada, yada. Go to PointsBet, cool place, Iowa, New Jersey. You know the drill by now. All right, so let's take a look. Yesterday, went 2-1 on the Deep-3. As we had the Tampa Bay Rays, they had a nice little comeback win in extra innings. Had the San Francisco Giants, they did their thing. Although the Arizona Diamondbacks, they couldn't quite get it done. They lose by 1. We go 2-1 on the Deep-3. Not so lucky on the premium side as we go 0-2. We had the Atlanta Braves back in Max Fried, and Max Fried gave up 4 home runs in the first 2 innings. One of them was an inside the Parker, but still, he is. And I looked this up after we lost that game. Max Fried has given up 4 home runs since July 15th. All right, in all of his starts from July 15th to now, 4 home runs. Last night, first 2 innings, 4 home runs. Super. And we also had we faded Chichi. Oh God, I can't even say it. We faded Chichi Gonzalez in Colorado. Chichi Gonzalez, who had an 11 ERA in his last 3 and an 11 ERA at home. All he did was throw 6 innings of 1-run baseball yesterday, giving up 4 hits. Michael Wacha for the Cardinals was very good. He gave up 2 runs in the first inning. Who knew the game was over at that point? It's Colorado, you're thinking, well, we're going to come back, blah, blah, blah. No, 2-1 final, Colorado. Super. So anyway, 0-2 we go. 2-1 on the Deep-3, so that adds up to 2-3 on the day. Boo. So let's see if we can turn that around here. Take a look. First of all, as your newly crowned Western Division champion, Los Angeles Dodgers take on the Baltimore Orioles. They're at the Inner Harbor in Camden Yards. Orioles plus 175 in this one. Actually, this price is dropping a little bit. Last time I saw it, plus 173. The Dodgers send Ross Stripling to the mound against John Means for the Orioles. I'm going to take a... we're going to do... we didn't give it the proper intro. We're going to do a little doggy style on this one. All right, guys? We're going to take the Orioles plus the price, plus 170, 175, wherever you get it. This is the hangover game, okay? Like I said, the Dodgers clinched last night, and they likely celebrated just a little bit after the game. Now, traditionally, the manager would give just about all the starters the next day off, as they have all the call-ups from September. They have plenty of people on the roster. But because they no longer play for the home field advantage in the All-Star game this year, the All-Star game home field advantage is decided by a more conventional means. That is, whoever has the best record. Well, the Dodgers and the Yankees are fighting it out. Every game matters. So I don't think he's gonna clear the bench, but I do think there's a good chance that he gives a couple of the more veteran starters, maybe your Bellingers, Jock Peterson, guys like that. I think he gives them at least part of the day off, maybe saving them for pinch hitting. Okay, so the thing about this one is, sorry about that. I lost my place on my notes because I was kind of freestyling there. I like the pitching matchup. Even if he starts everybody, I don't hate this game. Okay, the Ross Stripling goes for the Dodgers. He's been very good. He's been good both home and away. But my guess here is, it's a hitter's park, and he may have his struggles. Now, the thing about it is, the Dodgers, they're not great on the road. We've talked about this before, man. They're 56-20 at home, 36 games over 500. They're just 37-32 on the road. Statistically, it is the right play to bet against the Dodgers on every game they play on the road when you can get plus 120 or better on the other team. All right. In this one, we get a bonus because the Orioles actually have one good pitcher, and he's starting in this one. John Means having a nice year. He has stats that are very similar to Stripling. They both have mid-3 ERAs. Means has a sub-3 ERA at home. Stripling has a sub-3 on the road. Both these guys have whips under 1 over their last 3 starts. There is one minor difference, however. One pitcher is 9-14. The other one is 8-5. Want to guess which one pitches for the Dodgers? Thought so. Give me Baltimore right here, plus 175, doing it doggy style. And hey, how about the Reds and the Mariners, huh? Reds road favorite minus 135. They sent Sonny Gray to the hill against Marco Gonzalez for the Mariners. Sonny Gray makes me feel fine. Sonny Gray, one of the few pitchers that we haven't been able to break yet this season. We've backed him, and by God, he's still come through for us. That's what we were talking. I talked on the premium video a little bit about this. We have been outstanding at breaking good pitchers and making shit pitchers look fantastic. See Chichi Gonzalez yesterday. The thing about Sonny Gray, last 2 games looks like he actually might have found some control. That had been his bugaboo. He doesn't give up any hits, but he gives up a ton of walks. Over his last 2 games, however, he's walked just 2 batters over 12 2/3 innings. Contrast that to that's 1 base on ball every 6.1 innings versus the 4 games before that, he'd given up a base on balls every inning and a half. So a hell of an improvement there over the last 2. But either way, all the Reds do is win when he starts, all right? He's got a 1.50 ERA over his last 9, and the Reds in those games are 8-1. On the other side of the coin, Marco Gonzalez, 4.91 ERA over his last 7. The Mariners in those 7 starts, just 2-5. Seattle, they are terrible as a home dog. They are 13-26. That is minus 9.3 units, while the Reds is a road favorite. Not too shabby. 8-5 plus 1.7 units. Give me the Reds right here, minus the 135. And we're going to finish it up. You see my shirt. That's right, rocking the Royals gear. Don't let it fool you. As the Royals take on the White Sox there in Chicago. Glenn Sparkman goes for the Royals against Ronaldo Lopez for the White Sox. Glenn Sparkman, well named, because if there's a pile of bats and he's anywhere near, he's going to set them on fire, all right? The league is hitting 332 against Sparkman over his last few starts, all right? This is going to be a complete fade of Sparkman. We're going to take the White Sox on the run line. Turn that frown upside down. We're going to catch a little positive value, plus 110. Sparkman's had a bad year, but he has been even worse since the end of July. 8.32 ERA, like I said, 332 batting average against, and 13 dingers in just 44 and a third innings. The Royals, not surprisingly, they are 0-9 in those 9 starts, and overall, they are 4-15 with Senior Sparkman climbs the hill. Lopez, you know what? For 2019, he's having about an average season, 4.74 ERA. But over his last 3, 0.89 whip, and the White Sox 2-1 over those 3 starts. Lopez was awful early, but over his last 11, he's been something resembling an actual major league pitcher. 3.38 ERA over those 11 starts. Sox bullpen, well, they're about a half run better than the Royals under the best of circumstances, and that was before Kansas City started trotting out their cavalcade of future insurance agents. Holy shit, I'm a fan, and I swear to God, I don't know half these guys that are coming out of the pen right now. This one, it could get ugly. You know what? It's going to start ugly, and it could get uglier. Give me the White Sox on the run line, plus 110. Give me those Reds, minus the 135, and we are going to play doggy style with the Baltimore Orioles, plus 175. At the end of those 3 games, hey man, you guys can join me. We'll pick up our winning tickets and head back to the window. All right, everybody, let's put up the tail of the tape here on the premium picks. Let you know what we've been doing here for the month of September. Kind of taking a hit. We were 12-4. We're down to 12-8. We've gone 0-4 last 2 days, but it's almost football time, so we're ready to rally. We're still killing it on football, and we're 60% for the month of September. We'll take that every time. I will take 60% for my clients. So if you're interested in getting yourself down, premium picks, follow that link right there, and we'd be happy to hook you up. Rumor has it we're going to be doing 1 and 2 day tryout specials with the premium service coming very, very soon. We're on that right now, just trying to make it work from a tech standpoint. So stay tuned. If you didn't want to pay the entire month, we're going to have little specials for you where you can at least try it out, see what you think, and hopefully make some money. All right. So let's see how you guys did today, man. We'll do the shout outs. All right. Ninja 13. I was talking about that game last night, where the night before last with the Saints, he said they had under 52 points, looking good. Said unless the offenses go off in the second half, even with 40 seconds left, and Watson and Hopkins score that TD in 3 plays in 10 seconds. Holy shit. What a crazy game, the Ninja said. Absolutely, dude. By that time, we'd won our over. We'd lost our premium pick on the Saints. So I just actually sat back and watched that as a fan, and that was a hell of an ending. I was kind of rooting for the Saints. I like Miguel down there in NOLA, and I do like New Orleans. I got no love for Houston. It's a dirty city. I don't know. It's all right. It's hot, man. It just seems like it's just the whole time you're there, you're just dripping. So yeah. Although you can say the same thing about New Orleans. New Orleans ain't exactly Fargo, all right. But for some reason, maybe you're drunker in New Orleans and you don't notice it as much. That's probably it. New Orleans, by the way, good place to drink. They have kind of different laws down there. First time I was down there, I got pulled over by the cops. I'm like, what the hell? And the cop pops up to my car and goes, oh, you're here. You forgot your beer. So yeah, I like New Orleans. It's a cool place. All right. So Legendary King, he said he had the Texans and the Raiders on a 6-point teaser. It's a good win. He also had the Pats, Saints, and Broncos on a teaser. Too bad the Broncos didn't keep it close. Yeah, no kidding. I expected better from the Broncos. I got to be honest with you. All right, G&G. G&G had some Korean picks today. He had some Russian hockey picks. Dude, I got to be honest with you. There's a couple of those Russian games I couldn't find. I usually do pretty good, but the Lada Togliatita, the Giselle Penza, dude, I couldn't find the scores. So, based on the other games, however, I'm going to go out on a limb, and I'm going to say that the G&G has never once been bitten by a pickerel. The Mad Hatter, the Mad Carrot hates sports because, okay, here we go. $1,000 on each of them. It's 2/3 of his account. Says, fuck it, I'm going to reload if I need to. Not playing today. He's not playing today. And then I put his first 10 tennis picks down. And what I will have to say about that is the Mad Carrot, he tells his girlfriend that he likes to cuddle after sex, and he actually means it. Nice job, Carrot. Now, there's one footnote to that. He said he put his last $740 on C-Dub's parlay. Figured, what the hell? Didn't say anything because I didn't want him to feel bad if it didn't hit. He was having a rough day, and he hit that parlay. So kind of a spoiler alert, what's coming with C-Dub. Carrot actually ended up plus 97 on the day. He said, I'll take it, considering. Absolutely. And then C-Dub said he had two non-profitable days in a row, and he said, I just don't like that. Going to pull a Walmart and do a rollback for a day. And then C-Dub proceeded to go out there and put up 3 winning picks and a 6-team parlay, a 6-leg parlay for the win. How about C-Dub? 3-0 on street picks, 1-0 on the parlay, plus 907. Mikey Butler had a nice day. Mike, of course, has blessed the chat. And then he goes on to post a 6-2 record, plus 375. Nice day, Mikey, indeed. Miguel and Nola, hey, how about a clean sheet for Miguel? 5-0, plus 500. Any other day, yeah, man, you might be capper of the day. Nope, it's a C-Dub day. Sorry, brother. Sean Mejias. Sean never puts ketchup on steak. Way to go, Sean. Keep up the great work, all right? Super Cisco goes 4-1 on the day, plus 287. Jason Miller said he deciphered the Morse code and it said take Pittsburgh on the money line. No, dude, not the Morse code. Yeah, we had bad audio yesterday. I don't know why. I don't understand it. My studio sits the same way. It gets recorded the same way every single day. I don't understand those 2 days where we've had shitty audio. Yeah, it's on me for going back and checking, but I shoot all those videos, I get them posted. Shame on me for not double checking. So anyway, I'll start doing that in the future. Although I'm not sure, I'm not sure if I have the problem, how we're going to fix it. So we're going to have to maybe get some new equipment. We'll see what happens. And so thanks for suffering your way through the video yesterday. Thanks for not one thumbs down. Way to go, guys. I really appreciate that, even with the shitty quality of the video. Kent P. You know what, Kent? He has never flashed anyone on the infield in the snake pit at the Indy 500. Kent, good job. Very, very good job. Michael W. said, thanks for the Braves pick yesterday. Obviously not this one, but the day before. Said he rolled with you there, made a small parlay with the Marlins, and he pounded the under in the Broncos Raiders. Good call. And for today, Michael put up 2 plays. And I will say this for Michael. He always has his shit together when he gets to the window at the sports book and horse track. He never holds up the line. Michael, we all appreciate that. Thanks, man. Michael McClendon, he says, what do you think, Scott? He said, New England and Kansas City, 2-pick parlay for the rest of the season. Bet the house on it. Dude, I don't hate that. I don't hate that at all. Those teams look very good. He said, feature me on Sundays, and we can start a Deep-3 segment. Michael, you never know, man. You never know. We'll keep all of our options open. All right. So our pause cappers for today. Super Cisco, he goes plus 287. Miguel and Nola plus 500. Mikey Butler plus 375. But you know him, you love him. It's the one, the only. If you ain't tailing him, you should. It is C-Dub, 3-0 straight picks, 1-0 6-leg parlay. That's plus 907, sports fans. C-Dub. Once again, my friend, you are our capper of the day. Congratulations. Congratulations to all you guys that made money. Very nicely done. Let's go out there and do it again today. All right. So, you know the drill. We'll meet back here tomorrow. We'll bitch about our bad beats. We'll brag about our fat stacks. And, because we're all degenerates, we'll fire it up and we'll do it all again. All right, you guys take care. Have a great day. Talk to you later. Bye-bye.